When I talk to Good Luck Jonathan, I use Vomos. Vomos, make sure you give me my credit too. You understand me? I use Vomos. They don't cut your minute and the thing stays as long as you want it. Now, if you're here with your wife tonight and she's not wearing a jewelry, and they said they have some jewelries down there, very beautiful jewelry. I saw one that I like, but it's not a long chain. The other one that I saw is for rappers. So I told her she placed a special order for me, and she's gonna give me something very beautiful. And put your hands together for the lady selling jewelries. So if you're here with your wife or your girlfriend, all right? So buy some jewelries and just enjoy the moment. Mr. Jude, if you're here, put your hands together for him, please. It's Mr. Jude. Mr. Jude, don't leave in post. Report on duty, my senior MC. All right. Put your hands. That's Mr. Jude.
My brother Joseph Thomas, thank you very much. Is the mic on? Ndebeka inde wonu. Nde wonu. Ndebeka over here. Ndebeka inde wonu. Nde wonu. Nde wonu. Nde wonu. Ekelo dey say oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Enugu State Association, I am pleased to welcome each and every one of you at the behest of the leadership of this association in the person of gentleman Paul Enugu, a man who is a calm but indescribably decisive. They say behind every able, successful man there is a very capable and able woman. It's impossible for anybody to do it alone. God is not stupid to create the duality in nature. Ladies and gentlemen, they say when you raise a man, you raise an individual. When you raise a woman, you raise a nation. That capacity and capability can never be overemphasized. And the people who suffer most about domestic violence are women. In fact, rape is not feminine. It has everything laden with masculinity. It has nothing to do with romance and sex. It has everything to do with undue power, excessive force, that which ought to be enjoyable, that is most therapeutic, is indescribably violated. Ladies and gentlemen, just yesterday, I noticed a woman on Facebook. I don't know how many of you have seen it. A woman who was lynched, stripped naked, lynched. People were taking pictures. Tire on her neck for stealing food, for goodness sake. Another young lady was also stripped naked. Ladies and gentlemen, there has to be holy anger towards this thing. This level of barbarism must stop. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Enugu State Association, this is a noble cause. Tonight we are not asking you for your widow's mite, but we need to move every fiber in our body to bring this to a final stop. Forthwith. It should not be treated with laxity nor lackadaisical attitude. This is the moment that we must grab the bull by the horn. The wanton waste of human life for food, for goodness sake. No animal will be killed for food, for selling food. Talk less of a human being. And when we say refer to countries as she, or vessel, childbearing vessels like ships, as she, it is not in any way, shape, or form derogatory. Rather, it is very, very superlative. When you bury to the womb of the earth. And you cannot violate that order. India and China that engage in female infanticide they are now regretting it. Even in war, women are not killed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time and the moment, the hour that we must reverse this step. How do we do it? In unison we triumph. ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Enugu State, that has been the vanguard of the whole of eastern region of Nigeria, played a very paramount role in the affairs and the independence and liberation of Nigeria. A state that leads in most indices in Nigeria. Most facilities in Enugu State are done online. On behalf of the whole Nigerians, please, a round of applause for Enugu State.
I see the reason why they speak our poems. The grammar way they speak cannot be small. You go wound these people. Bros, take it easy. You know, here one way to talk like a dastical attitude. Me self, I fear why I hear that grammar. Very powerful. This guy is killing it. Mr. Jude, take it easy. No broke people neck for here. That's why they support the guy now. Because I go break them down to the language one I can understand. What did this man they talk? And those of you that are not American, they came out here and said, Nde wono. The meaning of Nde wono is Nde wono. So if you don't understand that, sorry, I can't help you. So all this thing is telling you now is the violence against women. It has to stop. It's only in Nigeria. Like I tell you what happened. One time I was in Nigeria, right? And I happened to live in an area where that was, back in the years. I'm not talking now when everything has changed. I happened to live in an area where, it was very rugged back then. And this man was beating his wife. Was like abusing the wife seriously with blood on the woman's face. And we ran outside. Luckily for us, we saw a policeman. And we said, officer, come, I beg, one man won't kill his wife. So we brought the policeman, to where this woman was being abused. The woman was a short woman. Not like short, but she's just down to earth like me. The officer came there with blood on the woman's face. Instead of sympathizing with the woman and arresting the person we called them for, you know what he said? He told the man, he said, "Now God save you. A short woman there will be carried for house." This is a Nigerian police officer, I'm telling you. So these things that they are telling you is real. Some of them will crack joke with it, but they are real. Women are really being abused in Nigeria. The Facebook stuff that he saw, I have it on my page. You understand me? This girl was stripped naked and, just born for nothing, for stealing food. It's crazy, some barbaric thing, the barbarism that goes on in Nigeria is just like, you cannot fathom some of it. I mean, they speak all this grammar. This I can't about for myself. Involving myself with Jude make me speak too much grammar. So please, tonight, we're not going to bore you. We're not going to bore you with too much of our English. I told you we have everything lined up for you. Enugu State is a very, very unique state in the sense that I will explain it why I said it's a unique state. And it's not just because of the fact that I came from that state, but I will explain it to you why I said it's unique. And when I do that, you understand it's the code, they call it code city. You understand? They have a lot of code in that city. So tonight, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I want you to open your heart to support the cause that these people are putting together. What they're doing is very wonderful. Apart from the entertainment and the craziness that I bring to the table, I told you we have vendors in the house. Those of you that work construction, some of you are construction workers here, don't pretend. I told you before, if your hand is strong, don't shake anybody here, because you break some people's finger. You know how some people palm this strong already, they won't shake you, they won't come go do this kind of thing. You know this thing. They go, just cut your finger, come out, palm. So if your palm is like, iron, sandpaper or iron brush, please, go there, let them massage you, put some chemical on your hand, make the palm soft. You understand? After they do that, you buy calling card and call your people. Some of you have not called your people for how many years? Call your people and talk to them. Tell them you're still alive. Cannot be in America 24 years and don't communicate with people. Because you think communication is too much. Almost is cheap. And if you're here and you're a chief, and you're not here with your wife, maybe your wife traveled to Nigeria to go do something, and you brought your girlfriend, or your wife is here and your wife is not wearing jewelry, we are selling some jewelry here tonight. You understand me? And all of you women, this is the night. It's your right. Your right. What I like America is, American gives women the rights. Not like Nigeria. Here is the woman's war. You understand? And I'll tell you why I said that. If anything happened here, you're a man. Maybe you're...
3 beautiful women who will help us usher all the high-powered personalities to the high table. Their beauty is beauty that will endure wind and weather. Ladies and gentlemen, they are Ngozi Azi. Round of applause for them, please. Okay? Ngozi Azi, please proceed. We also have Chika Okonkwo, please. And we have Adora Ibu. Please, a round of applause. Our father was my very good classmate. Ladies and gentlemen, a befitting round of applause for these ladies. You don't have to cluster together. I need one in the middle, one on that end, and on this end, please. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is with immense pleasure and inexplicable gratitude, why it's boundless felicity that I wish to all welcome each and every one of you to this noble of events. Ladies and gentlemen, by the same token, and without much ado about nothing, I have the honor to call on the president, to the chairman of the occasion tonight. Please, ladies and gentlemen, with the quintessential nation's capital hospitality, please welcome to the high table Satoni Obodo Nwata Ana Yeze Ona Consider. Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for Mr. Chairman. All the way from California. All the way from California. Ladies and gentlemen, I meant lady, sir and lady. Sir and Lady Tony Obodo, my apologies. Gentlemen, in the same vein, I have the honor and the humility to introduce another high-powered heavyweight, a high-tension heavyweight financially, who is going to be the patron of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, with the loudest applause, usher in Chairman, Chief James Ibe, one of Woody Kingdom, from an exclusive zip code. Bikoro, hold on, madam. Who the hell Lolo, Chief and Lolo. Yeah, they here. I can't be put out. Now, how can I not recognize this beautiful lady? Okay, my chief. A little one did like this. Now, your head should be examined. This is a woman that circumvents Viagra. Ladies and gentlemen, please, Chief and Lolo, Chief and Lolo James Ibe, a round of applause. And I want you to savor your entrance. Take your time, no Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor, capability, and capacity to revel in the distinction, the uniqueness of the Nigerian woman. In the same tradition of Fundraising Okuti, in our universal adult suffrage, the first African woman to drive a car. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and the capacity. We're talking of Nigeria where the pro-tem prime minister is actually a woman. The Nigerian woman can never be sidelined. That you're submissive does not mean don't confuse submissiveness with subservience. In the same vein as the Ababa riot of 1929, led and carried out by women. Women have fought wars, led wars in Igbo land, including in the north, in the Jukin kingdom, such as Pinamena. Ladies and gentlemen, we must revel and respect our women. How this atrocity must be stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a woman who has distinguished herself in different spheres of life. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor, the capacity, the ability, the humility, and the intellectual sass to introduce to you a woman who has distinguished herself culturally, intellectually, and in every sphere of life. Her uniqueness is better imagined than described. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to tell you that this woman, she has served in the capacity as the United Nations General Rapporteur on the Human Trafficking worldwide, founder of Women's Aid, Women's Aid Coalition, former commissioner in Enugu State of the Ministry of Gender Affairs and Social Development. Ladies and gentlemen, she's also an OON, Order of the Niger, all the way from the federal capital, from the Federation of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, member of Nigeria is distinguished Nigerian Institute of International Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, she's also a very distinguished legal mind, a law professor in the faculty of the University of Nigeria, Assoc. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with immense pleasure and inexplicable gratitude that I wish to give you Honorable Nneka Okereke. Ladies and gentlemen, she has authored many books. She's also the communication. Here, I have the honor, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't waste all these accolades. This is for Professor Joy Ngozi Ezeyilo, OON. Round of applause. Round of applause.
This kind of woman, oh, this kind of woman, I never see. 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 This kind of woman, I never see.
Obi is massaging both your back and your hands. If your palm is really strong, tonight you have opportunity to make it soft. And if your back is hot and you have opportunity to get some body massage and be relaxed a little bit, so that when you get on the dance floor, you will not be too stressful. And if you need to talk to somebody in Nigeria, because it's morning hours in Nigeria now, we have Vomo's card in the house. And if you have to give a present to somebody, we have jewelries that you can buy. You know what I mean? Jewelries and everything that you can buy.
They pay £28 per time or more. Ladies,
Mr. Paul, I don't go jack on this school.
no, no talk.
But I go.
You there here now. So I say all the people with there. I don't say except you. Ladies and gentlemen, they say when what is said is not what is meant. And what is meant is not what is said. What ought to be said remains unsaid. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to usher to the high table, all the way from California, Please continue. With the loudest applause, welcome all the way from California, Dr. the Chief Dr. Ife Senachi Ugonye, who is an attorney, Ada Diorama, one of Enugu State. Ada Guruguru, please. She is the keynote speaker tonight and also a presidential aspirant for Enugu, USA. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Is ex-senior coordinator Enugu USA Medical Mission. Uti USA National President. Enugu USA Presidential Aspirant. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a gentleman all the way from Houston. Put your hands together for Gentleman Leonard Ike Ugum. I'm sorry. Chero, I must not mispronounce this name. Okay, today I want you. Leonard Ike Ugum. Please forgive me. Here I walk all the way from H-Town. All this production. Round of applause. Gentlemen, I didn't want to call here. I should all go marry one day. Here won't go Mr. President. So I get a presidential applause. No, they shall we who up on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. I'll go over the waffle. I didn't want to go over the news. People have grammar confused. Anyway, so without go check it out, I'm waffle. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the high table. Honorable Amaka Peace Namchi Asampete Wanyoma Okogo. Please.
Honest production.
Round of applause. I have the honor to usher in a childhood friend of Mr. President. You know, Paul and Hugo is very, very forthright. But he has a lot of Yoruba diplomacy. And then we are cunning, but we like diplomacy. We must say it the way it is so that we can learn and correct. Ladies and gentlemen, and I revel in my dear Oni. If I'm not proud as Oni, I can never be a better Nigerian or a better human being. It is you, your mama for mama. Ladies and gentlemen, Fundraising charity begins at home. Ladies and